Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the BBP and Business Podcast. I'm Melissa C. Williams, and I want to dive right in to this topic today. And it is about starting a beauty supply store, but I want to give you another way of doing this, okay? The beauty industry is like, in 2022, it says the statistics say they brought in $19.3 billion, okay, in revenue. That is huge. This industry is growing astronomically, and there's a lot of money to be made. However, a lot of people may not be able to open up their own physical location or retail store and really want that because of cash flow. You might not have the liquid cash to order all the supplies. I mean, because if you go into a beauty supply store right now, there's a lot of supplies. This stuff they've been doing this for a long time. And so a lot of these proprietors that have their own beauty supply that have been staples in your community, they already know the advantage that they have on you might be that they are more familiar with the vendors, where to order and how to get the better or the lower prices, okay? And they have stock. They also may be a family-owned business where they all infuse money in together to start this business. So I say that to say that this industry is growing. It's huge. But there's another way, and that's why the wig is here. There's another way, an alternative that I was thinking about of how you can start in this industry, in the beauty industry, whether it be selling beauty supply or, and here's the idea. Why don't you start with or think about starting with selling wigs, okay? Because wigs are a huge, there's a lot of money in wigs. And it's becoming more normalized. A lot of people are wearing wigs. I think they call them installs now. And when I'm looking at social media, I'm seeing how much people are paying for them. Anywhere from $500 to $2,000 to $3,000, and it's like it's nothing to people. Like, you know, that's what I would pay for what you did. The time that you took to put this together, to flat iron it, to make it look natural, to cut it for me, a lot of work, okay? So people are willing to pay this money, but they were willing to pay this money back when in the 70s, in the 80s, they were paying a lot of money for wigs that you didn't know about, but now it's more prevalent, and even men are getting, they're getting toupees or units or what they call it, but the reason why I say think about starting a wig business is because what you can do is you can cater to a clientele specifically for people who have alopecia or for people who who have cancer and they have to shave their head, or because you have children or adults who have cancer and they would like to have hair on their head, a human hair. And if you're good at cutting and styling, this is a very good way. Now see, to start out, okay? And I'm wondering if the insurance companies, if health insurance would cover the wigs. Now, if they don't, this is something to look into. If anybody who's in the political arena, this is something that would be helpful to people. I mean, for aesthetics, you have, the insurance will cover things like glasses. They cover, what else do they cover? They cover teeth. They cover, other things that are aesthetics that, people need. And, having hair is very important to people, for your self-esteem, for your confidence. People make fun of other people all day long. You have, patches in your head or your hairline is receding. This is something that people do to you. They laugh and they make fun of you. So it makes sense that people would want to have hair on their head, because this is just, I guess this is human nature, that we have to have hair. Not everybody, but you know, it depends on how you feel. So that's what I'm thinking is one way to get into the beauty industry is to come through starting. Maybe you can get a loan if your business plan was more focused on the wig industry and in maybe in a I don't know if you want to call it the medicinal industry. Just like with marijuana, they have medicinal weed. How about medicinal wigs or medicinal units or medicinal installs for people? Okay, something to think about. So if you know in your state, if they have that, you can check with your insurance company. If they don't, maybe this is something that we need to jump on. Okay, in the political arena. I'm not a politician, but I am a business person, and I think they all work hand in hand. And I think this is something that's well needed, but it will help a lot of people that want to get into the beauty supply industry. It's a good avenue. So once you start selling the wigs, what happens is if you get a loan or you don't, but you get help to start your business. You start with wigs. You start selling them for $1,000, $2,000, human hair. You start styling them, you charge for your installs. Take a portion of that money and reinvest it back into the business and start adding your second part of your business, which would be the beauty supply. You start with, oil sheen, things that are needed, turbans, things that would be needed for the wig, shampoo. If it's human hair, it requires it to be shampooed. You also have to add hair to it. You can wear turbans, you can wear headbands, things that, and then as you continue to order things, you'll see your business start to grow. And either way, you'll probably be able to get some type of help or loan, or the money will just be coming in liquid. So you'll be doing just fine. You can expand into the beauty arena. So you'll have the wig portion, and then you'll have your beauty supply, kind of like a beauty boutique. Okay, I hope that helps you guys. And I'm Melissa C. Williams at the BBP and Business podcast. Sorry, follow me on YouTube at BBP and Coach 69. Thank you, and I'll see you again.